final and play V. Might have to do a long stream next week. But let's get this underway, shall we? And start. Which is gayer, VTubers or Yowie? We'll have to find out. Been a lot of gay abuse this Summer Cup, unless you're a Yuri fan. Oh, imagine being a lesbian. But I digress. As we look at the starting lineup here, as always, the rule is that this ranged player must be third in the batting lineup. But VT upset at SP. A lot of people liked the form of SP going into the next round. However, Ronaldo was eliminated early, only got about 37 runs, and then sadly, SP capitulated, while Y set the highest record, 187 runs, and T just wasn't able to match it, only get about the mid-140s. But we'll have to see what happens in this game. Anything can happen in this tournament. It's the beauty of 2020 cricket. Y is the visitors. Tails has been called. Sadly, they have lost. VT has won with a medium dry pitch. They should elect to bat, and they have chosen to bat. That is a good decision. They'll allow the pitch to have a bit of wear and tear before we get away. But here we go. Losers final, round 3. VT versus Y. Press the wrong button there. But yes, Oge Ret to face the opening bowler, which is my husbando, a pace bowler. Be interesting to see how it goes. Edged! Oh, he's caught first bowl! Golden duck! Oge Ret has gone on a golden duck! Oh, a huge, huge wicket at the start. Oge Ret's been a huge carrier for VT, and sadly edged. Beautiful catch there. I think that was by Yaranaika of all people. It was Yaranaika. No, it wasn't, actually. It was, I'm not quite sure. It was my husbando and Gerudo Link with the catch. But a golden duck off the bat, that is not ideal. And Annoying Orange will have to come out. Oh, that's a huge wicket to lose at the start there. Great start for Y. Let's see if they can get another. Annoying Orange. Edged! But it's slammed off the ground. It'll be a dot. Well, that is the first golden duck we had of the tournament, and I believe the first duck of any opening batter. Wait. So, we're going to have to see... Yeah, how will VTubers recover? We're going to have to see. Wow, his teeth is deformed. Let's never see him smile again, please. As always, we're in the power play. All fielders but 2 are in the inside circle. This encourages big hits, like so. And a 6 for Annoying Orange. No, it's a 4, actually. It just went off. I thought that might have just reached the rope, but the Annoying Orange, the 0-ranked player, has managed to hit a 4. So that's not too bad. Another one. Edged, but not enough height on it. And that will allow another dot ball. This is a good spell for Y. Got an early wicket. Annoying Orange was able to get a boundary, at least salvage something in the first over, but we'll have to see how he goes. Last ball here. Swing and a miss. Wide is the call and high. They'll have to do it again. Extra run added there. You can see my husbando wants this wicket. Swing and a miss again. End of the over. The batting side are now on 5 for 1 after the first over, not ideal. Wadamage has had 84 runs. The highest she's had is 47, not out. That was her last game against SP. And they'll be asking a big ask for here. Here comes Dio Brando. Didn't have the best game last time out. Best he had was against VT when he was 2 for 40. Let's see this unique bowling action that Dio likes to do. That swing. It 55 miles per hour. It is ideal for him to try and, you know, change things up here. But I just think it looks deformed sometimes.
Yep.
Big hit. And Water Mage will get the next boundary. Second of the match. Good way to start. Deal will go again.
Yep.
That should find the gap, and that'll be another boundary by the looks of things, and it is. VT's on 13. And the strategy of sending out Dio after the pace bowler, it worked the first time around. This time, not so much. It's a good whack, so might have to change his approach. Maybe look something, maybe mid-release. As a man on slips looking for the edge. That's the hit they wanted, but he found the gap. They should go for 2. They are going to go for 2. Oh, this might be close. But the keeper takes his time stumping. Denied pleasure. Not going to try and attempt it at all. Man on slips.
Yep.
Sweeping shot. Might find a fielder. It will. It'll just be a single. Last ball here for Dio. Not the best economy to start. If he can get a dot ball here, he'll be happy.
Yeah.
Outside leg.
Keep
Forces the sweeping shot. It'll just be a single.
Into the second over. The batting side are now 17 for 1.
Yeah, too predictable there for Dio. However, here comes my husbando now. Had a good start. Maybe his pace can get something here. He's facing Annoying Orange again. He's 5 for 6.
Yep.
We'll try to get underneath it. Ooh, misfielded there. Bounced off the leg. Fielders taking their time. It'll just be the single. At least it wasn't a 2 or 3. They have to try and get as many saved runs as they can here. Why?
Wait.
Defensive shot. Waits the call. I mean, they might have lost that early wicket, but VT are setting a decent run rate here, currently 7.71. They can keep this up. But they need to take some whisks. And there's Water Mage. Nice! Wonderful slicing shot. Tried to switch it there, but smacked off the ground. Be a single. Well, the question you really have to ask is, who of these two teams do you favour to try and beat B? And while Y have been very unpredictable in their style of play, I would prefer them over VT. VT's big upset though against SP. If they can do something similar, they can just get these earlier wickets. It will be interesting to see how Y responds when it's their turn to bat, but alas, that's still 18 overs away.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fielder there. Can he get underneath? No, he just mistimed it. Didn't get underneath it very well. Looked to bounce. By the looks of that, that's a Big Baratidis. Deep throw to the keeper's end, and that'll be a rare 3 there for VT. Fielder just didn't really want to get underneath it. Tried to stop the boundary instead. Maybe the sun was in his eyes. My husbando not impressed there. 22 now. Bouncing. Oh, great fielding. Able to stop the boundary.
Into the third over. The batting team are now 22 for 1.
22 for 1 after that. Dio coming back out. Let's see what he does. Facing Annoying Orange. Swing and a miss! Oh, had to get back in its crease there. Could have been a stumping, but the keeper wasn't able to read the line that Dio was looking for. That was going leg off. Maybe something inside swing. That's encouraged a big hit. There is a fielder there. This should be caught, and it is gone. Annoying Orange is gone for 9. A wonderful trap there led by Dio. That's the 0-ranked player gone. That will encourage a big hitter to come now for VT, but a wicket's a wicket. Can't complain too much. Had the outside edge, and then he decided to go inside lane. Middle stump forces the big hit. Caught by Drawfags of all players.
The batting team are now 22 for 2.
But that will be a huge bump for VT.
To the crease.
Neji coming out now. 61 not out is her highest, but her earlier two only got a 12 and a 9. Let's see what she does. Big sweeping hit to start, and that'll be a boundary. The two middle batsmen of VT on the crease now in the power play. Well, this might be beneficial for VT, allowing their medals to come out here. Losing energy was a risk, but when you're able to smack fours like this, Water Mage here actually doing all the damage here. Beautiful form. And Dio is well read. Water Mage in green now. Full of confidence. 20 for 10.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic shot. That was clever. Merely redirected the ball. 3 fours in a row. And Dio Brando, after that early wicket, is now just falling apart here on his deliveries. They're just too obvious. That was nearly a Yorker at high release. Batting line wasn't ideal. They now have a man on slips. Might encourage a catch here. Might go mid-off. No, decide to go centre. Defensive shot, though. Didn't want to risk it. Ooh, Yaranaika coming out now. Finger spin bowler. So they had a wrist spin bowler in the form of Dio. Now they're going to go for finger. Maybe try and get an energy out. Sweeping shot. They'll get the single. Ooh, it's actually misfielded. They'll get 2 here. Drawfags with it. 2 to start. Good start for energy, getting her double.
Wait there. Yep.
Oh, they were going to go for the single, but they decided against it. It was misfielded, but a dot ball's a dot ball. Just have a look here. Was this a miscatch? Oh, it was just dragged off the ground. He was able to get a hold of it, but not the case. Yaranaiko. Oh, that looks good.
Waiting.
Trying to lay some sort of edge here. Energy's got to be careful. Just trying to encourage a swing to Silly. There's the shot and there's the catch, and that's exactly what I was just talking about. Fell for the trap, Energy's gone for 2. Yaranaika gets her woman. Well, it was televised all the way from here, from the box. Forced the sweeping shot to Silly, and it allowed an easy catch. And now VT are in trouble. Caught by Dio Brando, actually, the other bowler. Hag Life coming out now. 31 not out, her best. Yaranaika goes again. And defensive shot. Oh, it slips past the fielder, though. They should get 2. And Hag Life will start off with 2. Oh, these are some early wickets being lost here by VT. Have to be careful. Power over still in play. They got 1 more over after this. If they can get to about 50, it'll be a decent start. However, they have lost their 2 proven batsmen. Still got Water Mage out there who's in good form.
Wait.
End of the over. The batting side are now 58 for 3.
58 for 3. You can see that third ball there, how it just swings so far out compared to the first 2 deliveries. It was encouraging, that shot. And Dio Brando coming back out now. This is an interesting decision. Had a spin bowler. Now they're going to bring back out the wrist. That was well on line. To my knowledge, Hag Life is a mountain lion, and she's an older lady, so she's an old hag. I think that's what it is.
Ooh.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Dio again, this is a good start for Dio. As soon as I say it, I jinx him, and he gives up a single. Fielding changed a little bit now. Ooh, 3 on goal. We got 3 fielders on goal, maybe looking for an edge. Oh, that is off the pad. But that was well not in line. Just be an LB. Not an LB. Okay, that's a bit weird.
Yep.
Oh no, there's a fielder there. What was that delivery? Oh, Haglife has gone for 2. VT are collapsing here. Dio gets a second. Not ideal. It was not the kind of shot needed to make on that inside swing. It was never going to hit the wickets. They could have easily played a sweeping shot. Look at that. Going wide. However, caught. Gone.
The batting side are now
Caught by Big Barra Juicy Titties there. And Dio Brando's got a second wicket of the game. Miko Boat coming out now. Best she's ever had is 19, but she's only come up to bat once. What? Now, well, it's all up to Watermage now. The only medal left for VT, and we're not even out of the power play. Big hit. That should find the rope. It will be a 4.
that's the end of the power play. The batting side are now on
43 for 4 at the end of the power play. However, they've lost their 0 ranked player and 3 medals. Watermage is the only medal left in the batting lineup for VT. She'll need a big target, a big run rate, and preferably a partner that can help her get there. Will it be Miko Boat? Yaranaika coming back out now. Looks like the spin and wrist bowling of Y has been effective. Edged! Oh, there's just not the right fielder in the right position. Just had to take a step or two. And, ooh, they're stumping by Denied Pleasure. The disrespect when he's well in its crease. Yaranaika will go again. Miko Boat has to be careful. Needs to stay on. Build some runs. Ooh, that looked plumb. They go to the umpire. They're saying, how's that? Says no. Apparently wasn't in line. They could challenge this. They're having a discussion. What does Yaranaika think? They are nodding, but they decide against it. Well, I must admit, I would like to see myself. But we'll have to wait afterwards. It'll just be a single. Let's have a look. Was this in line? Nah, it wasn't Pat. It was... I think it was actually hands. Yeah, no LBW. No LBW, as much as Yaranaika would like to think that is. That's clearly off the hand. And he would have lost the review. So he did well to stay on. But 3 dot balls. Miko Boat in red now. This is scary. They've sent 2 on sweeps. Swing and a miss. Miko needs to get some runs, or at least get out, survive this over if she can. Yaranaika looking for the wicket. There comes the delivery. Caught! Gone! Caught and bowled by Yaranaika. Second wicket for him. The trap was so obvious. It was too much of a defensive shot. After the delivery, just went straight to him. Easy catch, and VT are collapsing here. Miko Boat gone for a duck. Caught and bowled by Yaranaika. Mating press coming out now. 23 was bowled last time, and it was against SP. Yaranaika goes again. Swing! Oh, it was just wide at the stump. That could have been another duck. 43 for 5. A Dio Brando coming back out now. This wrist spin bowling of Y has been very effective.
Wait there.
And, ooh, misfielded there. That will allow Watermage to get another 4. But VT are really looking for Watermage here. It's all up to the sheep. But I just still can't really believe that bowling action. Just doesn't seem real. Dio goes again.
Wait.
Slicing shot. Fielder's able to stop it this time. Well, it's 47 for 5. We're not even at the 10th over. Run rate is 6.41. It really is up to Watermage. If they can get this wicket. Ooh, missed hit there, but they get 2. Ooh, they can't make up their mind. They cancelled and went for it and then cancelled it again. Look at this mating press now facing.
Yep.
It'll be a single. Safe shot, just down the ground. We go again.
Wait there.
Swing, slicing shot, but the field is there. And just a dot. Last bowl for Dio here. He'll be a bit more impressed with this over. He's only given up 6 runs so far.
Waiting.
And
Yep.
oh, they're risking! Oh no, they decide against it.
Ended the 8th over. The batting side are now 49 for 5.
49 for 5. It'd be interesting to see who Y brings out now. The Dio Brando's all used up. They can still use Yaranaika for 2 more overs. But then there goes the spin bowling. They have to rely on pace, and that will be a good chance for VT to build up some runs. It's a good start. Dot ball. Yaranaika's 2 for 4 after his first over. If he can get the wicket of mating press, then surely this will be all over. Oh, just wide, just high. Looking for the outside edge there, but wasn't occurring. Spin bowling. It's an art. That's in line, and he just missed the stump. It's getting closer. 2 on slips, 1 on gully, 1 on silly. This is where he wants the catch. It's plumb, and it's just wide. An odd shot there by mating press. Look to do something on the batter's left. He's in red condition now after missing 4 balls. This one might be plumb. That looked good to me. Right down the middle stump. Umpire says no. You can hear them say, how's that? Maybe it was going to go high. They'll have a discussion here. They decide against it again. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look ourselves. Was it going to be out? Well, actually, that might have just hit a crack and gone wide. Yeah, that was... Oh, arm. Again, it hit the arm before the leg. It's not LBW. Yaranaika's got to stop hitting their arms. He's got to hit them in the legs.
Yeah.
Big hit! There's a fielder there, and it's dropped! Mating Press is able to get 2 runs because of that. Oh, an unlucky drop there. And they survive the over because of it. Traps coming out now. Has not been the best bowler. Had a great over against T. Got 3 for 11, but ever since then has been atrocious. This is a brave decision by Y now, sending out a pace bowler. They have used their spin bowlers. They can use Yaranaika for 1 more over, but Dio has no more. My husbando has 1 more. They have traps, and I'm not sure who their other bowler is, actually. I have forgotten. Big hit. There is a fielder there. Can he get there in time? Caught! Oh, Mating Press is gone. It was just a miss-hit. There wasn't any skilled bowling there. Just a simple delivery. Tried to push it left side. And it just came off the bat wrong. The fielder was able to get underneath it. And that's another wicket gone for VT. Drawfags with a catch again. Mating Press is gone. The Yabbit coming out now. It's only batted once, and that's with a 7. Traps is 1 for 1. This is a VT collapsing. Watermage needs someone to stay out there with her, but no one's staying.
Yep.
Big hit. Tries to force something. Fielder decides not to get underneath it. Just gets the single. VT are collapsing very quickly here. It was the smart decision to bat first, but they have collapsed from... Oh, Yorker here. Wasn't hit nicely. It would just be a dot ball. In fact, it was a no ball. Foot was well over the line. It will be a free hit here for VT. Some extra runs on the board. The Yabbit parries that away. They could go for 2, but they decide to stay on 1. Yabbit's on the board. Yorker again, but this one's a nice sweeping shot by Watermage. Just be another single. It's really up to Watermage. Has to get to face the bat, though. These singles won't do them good. Needs any boundaries, any 6s, any 2s they really need to go for. Run rate is currently just under 5.7. Can the Yabbit do her part? Oh, swing and a miss. Keeper wasn't even ready for it. Able to just catch it, though. Fake Hikaru coming out, medium pace bowler. Something a bit slower than Traps and my husbando. This would be a good chance to punish. Projected run rate's 112. If Watermage can get some good hits here, like so, they can build up some runs. However, only a single. Oh no, that's a terrible hit. And it's caught again. The Yabbit gone for 1. What is it with these second, third deliveries that they try to force them over the fielders when they really don't have to? They could have easily played this a sweeping shot to a safe 2. Instead they try to lift it for a 6. It's caught and now gone for a single. VT have completely collapsed here. The Yabbit gone for 1. Caught by Dio Brando. 7 wickets. We haven't even hit the 10th over. The Jaw of Hollow Fight's coming out. Highest she's ever done is 8. This is terrible for VT, and Watermage is absolutely furious. He's the only batter that's been able to stay out here today so far. Just can't find someone to build a partnership with. Edged, but it's along the ground. Yeah, at this rate, we're getting the second game in for sure. This is atrocious by VT. So far, they're going to set the record for the lowest total. Yep. Edged, caught! Oh, Watermage has gone for 38. Just beautiful catch by Denied Pleasure. But that's a second wicket and the biggest one of the match. Watermage has gone for 38. They could challenge this, but this was clearly edged. Look at that. What a catch. What a leap. How the keeper get that really nearly teleported. But Watermage has done everything she could for VT and is going to have to rely on her bowlers. Fauna coming out. 4 non-outs the best that she's ever done. 57 for 8. Hikaru swinging and miss. It was Watermage just edged. That was 70 miles per hour on the dot. Wasn't the fastest delivery. Traps coming back out now. Yep. And sweeping shot. Maybe these non-medals can build up a partnership. They just couldn't with a medal. I must admit, that early wicket of Ogay Rat That golden duck. She was their best batsman, and sadly to be gone after that. Huge disappointment. But VT's late order is going to have to do everything they can to get some runs. Every ball counts, every single, every double, anything you can. You just can't. You can't have this low of a score in 2020. 140 is ideal. You get 140, you should be winning a match, but not even at half of 140. A single here. The lowest score we had was JP with 108. We might be matching this. It might be even worse than... VT will be doing worse than JP at this rate. Draw follow fights. Edged, but the fielder stops it. Oh yeah, at this rate, they're definitely going for all out before they even get 100. And if Y somehow lose that, then it'll be the absolute most embarrassing loss ever. It'd be like 4-0 up in football at half-time and then losing 5-4.
Yep.
Swing. Another single. But VT is going to try and make them work for it. These little 1s and 2s and everything they can to help extend their lead. Tire-wise bowlers and fielders and anything.
Yep.
Nice gap found. Only a single though.
End of the 12th over. The batting side.
8 overs left they have.
61 for 8.
61 for 8 as we enter the end of the 12th. Hikaru coming back out now is 2 for 1. 8 overs remaining. I miss Fauna facing. But these are good. These are safe shots. Oh no! Misfielded! Decided to go bowlers then instead of keepers. They managed to sneak a second there.
Yep.
Oh, nice helicopter shot there. Just be a single. I must admit, I am excited to see how Yaranaka goes when he bats. Yaranaka has a tendency to force 2s when his other batsman is not ready, forcing other batters to go out, which is hilarious to me. It's a fun way. Do you ever want to be well hated in a cricket club? Force a run when you don't need to. Just underneath. Late swing there by the Jaws of Hollow Fights. Not the best in line. There's 2 on slips, 2 on gully, maybe looking for the edge. That one's a bit more left, but it's dragged along the ground. Just be a single. Could go for 2. They decide against it. Misfielded. Could have maybe snuck the second there. Yeah, just anything. Oh, just
Nice bowling.
an in swing at the last second there. That would have been a lovely wicket. But not occurring. That one's looking for the edge. But a dot ball would be taken instead.
For 8. Change of bowling.
Ooh, Kawai Nico coming out. This is her debut, or his debut, I should say. Wow, that's embarrassing. His debut at bowling.
Hey.
Oh,
Yes, nice bowling.
that was close. Defensive attack. Run rate is now less than 5, 4.94. That looked plumb. No bouncing high, but another dot ball. Jaw of Hollow Fights just not being able to swing at anything here.
Waiting.
And that's a better hit, but with no pace on the ball. 71.3. Misfielded by the keeper. Bounced off his arm and then he dived late. Yeah, okay. Shut up, Crimson. Alright? I'm allowed to have guffs and gaffes and mistakes and errors. Oh, I'm tired.
Yep.
It's 2:45 a.m. and I have to go to a fancy dinner tomorrow with my football team. Need to convince them to try and sign some centre back from another club, but the problem is that centre back apparently slept with one of our ex-players' misses. And I gotta be like, you know, we gotta be professional about it. They're broken up. Oh, LBW maybe that looked good, and it is LBW. Another wicket. Another one falls. They could challenge, but I wouldn't even bother. Look at that. Well plumbed on the inside leg, almost at ball length. Just a late swing.
The dismissed batsman, LBW for 5.
Gone for 5.
Team are now 66 for 9.
Hey Muna, making her debut. The last 2 batters, another out, and they'll be all out. Currently on 66.
Yep.
And Muna gets a single. She has done better than the gold medal in this match. This is her debut. She's never ever batted before. They've never gotten this deep into their batting order. She is a bowler. Yeah, Kawainoko was the player who went ballistic as a CB, which was great. Oh man, we haven't tested against Biz yet. I don't know what we're going to do. We had the idea of maybe benching medals just as fun and then have them come on as halftime super subs. Swing and a miss! Because that will solve our stamina problem that we had against VG. Well, that's the plan anyway. Gotta make it work somehow. Oh, just offline. No in-swing on the delivery, but 2 dot balls there to start the over. And defensive shot allows a single. Moon has got 2 now. Yeah, the Sex King thing worked pretty well, but that's because we had other medals on the bench that worked.
Oh,
So
nice bowling.
ideally, you know, we've still got 4 more medals on there. But, I don't know. It's still up in the air what we'll do.
Yep.
Another single here. Jaws able to maybe get off the red conditioning. Oh, big hit! Moona's gonna get another single. Moona trying her best here. Hey, Moona. They managed to reach 70. They're at the halfway make of the ideal target. Kawainoko coming back out. 5 overs left. Yorker finds the gap. Be another single. Sure, fellow fight. What is that delivery? Kawainoko. Please. That is wide. And high. Well, he'll do it again. I almost said she again. He'll do it again. Edged and dot ball. It's just gotten very quiet, very slow now. To see a VT just have such a low target. Joel Hellerfight's doing her best. Yep. Big sweeping hit. Oh, it's a dropped ball. We could have gone home early. You fucker, how'd you drop that? They get 2 though. $74 for 9. 3 balls left in the over. Kaiwai Nico. That allowed Jaw of Hollow Fights to get to orange conditioning.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, went for the cutter. Nice defensive shot there. Just wide, though. Missed the bat. Might wait until the last 2 overs to start swinging for the fences.
Yep.
Like so! That's a brave shot. Fielder's there. Ooh, they were going to go for 2, but they cancel, and they'll just go for the 1. Yes, VT's not really having the best match here. They'll have to rely on their bowling and fielding in on the run chase, but Yorker here, swing and a miss.
The batting side are now on 75 for 9.
75 for 9.
Change of bowling.
My husbando coming back out now after the first 2 overs in the power play. Got a wicket. Pace to maybe end it, maybe get these bowlers out from another bowler. Draw of Hollows Fights. 8 for 15. Swing and a miss. Draw of Hollow Fights in red.
Yep.
Defensive shot. They force the single. Hey Moon, it was already sprinting by the time that ball was delivered.
Yep.
Trying to get underneath it. Oh. It's another single. These little ones, who knows? Maybe it might get down to this. Maybe Y can collapse on this pitch. And that's a terrible delivery. That is wide and high. So they'll have to do another one. VT hit 80 with that, I believe. No, they only hit 78. It was off by 2. Sweeping shot! That should just maybe find the rope. Jaw of Hollow Fights will get a boundary. No, it's just kept in. Ooh, misfielding there as well. Could have gone for a 4, but they get the 3. A rare 3 here. Can we get this modded? We can, but it takes time. I know how to mod logos in now, which is fine. But faces and that might take some work. Red Ant Studios is a shitty Australian studio. Oh, it's not shitty. It makes sports games for the other sports that no one really makes. So rugby, cricket, handball, AFL, that sort of thing. All the sport that, you know, Australia enjoys and most of the Commonwealth, but no one else really does. And another hit along the ground. Hey, we're getting some runs here. A partnership's being developed by these two.
End of the 17th over. The batting side are now on 83 for 9.
83 for 9. Who knows? Maybe they can reach 100. Would be nice. Kawai Nico coming back out. Big hit, but there's a fielder there. This could be caught. No, fielder can't get underneath it. It's just a single. Hey, Muna. Big swing. Oh, that's completely missed it. This should be caught. No, fielder couldn't get there in time. They sneak another single. These bowlers out here batting right now are doing everything they can. Bottom tier batters doing better than the medals. 14 and 7. They've built a partnership that's hit 22.
Yep.
Fielder leaves that. They find the gap. Well, they're doing everything they can to push VT to 100. This would be a huge, if they could just keep hitting these 2s and 1s. Oh, swing and a miss. Why me? Why me? Yeah. Yeah, I say that all the time at work when someone says 22 and they don't understand the reference, and I could not care less on why they don't understand.
Waiting.
And another dot ball. That was a bit fast on the delivery, 74 miles. High is the call though. Kawai Nico needs to deliver something on leg. Muna on red again. This is the third time she's been on red. Leaves it. That might be wide, actually. It is wide. Run at it. Y has given a few of these wides and no balls away when they really don't have to. Just a simple delivery at mid-length. Instead, they want the edge, but not enough on it. Slowed down the ball by about 12 miles. Wasn't able to carry itself to the fielder. It's able to get a dot ball, though. They might actually, at this rate, reach the 20 overs. Very inaccurate deliveries. My Husbando coming back out now. 1 for 18 after 3 overs. There's only 2 left. I can't believe they've reached 18 overs. Oh, that's a very bouncy pitch. There's a late release there, almost high. Goes again. That one's better. Well hit, though. Jaw of Hollow Fights hit 60. Oh, they're going for 2. They got a sneaky 2 in there somehow. Very impressed. Who's currently playing? VT versus Y. VT had a terrible collapse in their power play, which forced all but one medal to leave early. However, the bottom order here of Jaw of Hollow Fights and Hey Muna is doing everything they can to push the VT target to 100. Ideally, you want 140 to have a chance. 100's pretty bad, but they're trying. 90 for 9.
Yep.
Swing, and another hit, another single. Subaru doing everything she can, really, to keep VT in this. She's found the partner in Hey Muna. Not ideal, but thanks to them, this score might reach 100. Need to get 9 in the next over. Are averaging about 4 an over, so maybe not. Needs something on this one. Ooh, tried to get underneath it to look for the 6, but nice in swing. Last bowler coming out here now. Will be interesting to see if they spring. I'd bring Yaranaiko, and they are bringing Yaranaiko to see us out. Looks like playtime's over. Yaranaiko currently on 2 for 6. Spin bowling masterclass here in the tournament. Can he get his man? Swing! And somehow the keeper misses the stumping. He'll go again. Oh, that looks better. Oh, the beautiful slicing shot, but caught! Muna's gone for 8. Fielder was able to get there in time, and they are all out for 91. VT have officially done the lowest score in the tournament and ever in the history of 4CCG cricket. We had our tournaments last year, and the lowest total in that was 112. JP held the record at 102, I believe, from their last game. 108, sorry. VT was able to match them, but they are all out for 91. Y only has to reach a target of 92 to win the game. VT will be heavily relying on their bowlers and fielders here to try and keep him out, but that will be a huge ask. A couple kept dropped balls as well, and the bottom order was able to scrape another 30 runs on. Got away twice, but last over, Yaranaiko is able to punish them. can see here, believe this is the catch here of the medal, done by Dio Brando of all people. Dio's delivery is able to redeem himself. This was an unforced hit here. There was no reason to make such a play, and yet was caught by Big Juicy Baratuddies. Another sweeping shot. There's the caught and bowled by Yaranaika, forcing the defensive shot. Edged. Yeah, if they tied, it's an extra over. SP sadly got sent to the losers bracket after their captain decided not to bring out Ronaldo, but Messi. And Messi was able to get some runs, but then Constanza was just too tired. Oh, there's that teleporting catch by High Pleasure. The LBW. And then to see us off. Caught. All out. The first we've had of the tournament. Okay, Rat gone for the duck. Watermage did her best, got 38, but no one else was able to get double digits except for the Jaw of Hollow Fights. Miko Boat also got out for a duck. 5 extras, only 4 wides, and the 1 LB. But Gerudo Link, high scores 53, was caught out. It will be up to the Jaw of Hollow Fights to do as much damage as they can in the power play. They have to, well, according to my paper here, in 5 overs, they need wide to stay less than 20. That is a huge ask. To start! Well, I don't know if you noticed, Jaw of Hollow Fights, but Gerudo Link's a pretty small ball, and it's a no ball to start us off. So they've already got 1 on the run. Only 90 more needed to win. That's better. Better delivery. And it forces a single. Yeah, Pinado is probably, in my opinion, the best player of the tournament. Best bowler would be Todd. Todd's spin bowling is fucking amazing. However, he's had V drop some terrible catches. Yep. Down the guts, and that's the first boundary for White. Sonic has also done pretty well pace bowling. There's a reason why they're in the finals. Who else is a good bowler? I guess Yaranaika with his finger spin. You could also argue Troll to Death. He's had a very good economy. Oh, bowled! My husbando's gone! Deflected into his own stumps. That's a huge wicket, and one that VT desperately wanted. Can see there through his legs, actually. He can't believe it. Bowled by Jaw of Hollow Fights. My husbando's gone for 4, and here comes the 0-8 player for Y, Fujos. Well, this could be in return. Fujo's now coming out here for Y. And wait is the call. How the tables have turned. It might not have been a duck, but it is an early wicket.
Waiting.
Edged away. It'll be another dot ball. Yes, I can... This has, well, yeah, VT have been the best bowling team of the tournament. Slicing shot, another dot ball.
End of the first over. The batting side are now 6 for 1.
6 for 1 after the first over. Watermage coming out now. Yeah, they did get Messi on 4 points as well. I have slept a little bit on VT after that first over, but who knows? They've got Link now up to bat.
Yep. Keep up.
They are a bowling team, I guess. But they do have batters that can... Maybe they are better at chasing than setting. It could be the pitch as well. I mean, it is designed for a batter. Fujo's able to get one. There's a bit of miscommunication here. Fujo's is trying to force a second. Link wasn't really ready for it. Was almost run out if that throw was just slightly better. Would have been an amazing throw, really, at that distance. But they're a tenth of the way there, nearly.
Yep.
And Fujo's again. Fujo's again forcing a second run. Link has tiny legs. He's trying his best. Not as big as Fujo's. Fujo's is on 4. Ooh, that's right in the cup. Needs a second to shake that shot off. Luckily, you know, Fujo's have a vagina. Ball almost went in. Swing and a miss. These are much better deliveries by Watermage. Wants some revenge after being out there for so long batting. Remember that she was 38 not out. That's plum. That's LBW. That looked good to me. That's got to go. Umpire says no. Oh, you know, that looked good to me. I'd challenge. They decide against it. Let's have a look at the path of the white ball. Oh, that was definitely LBW according to that. A huge chance of a wicket and they didn't take it. Hopefully this doesn't come to bite them in the ass later. Jaw of Helophyte's coming back out now, facing Link. Yep. Link hits it, there's a fielder there, but it just isn't in line, and it's a boundary, a second for the day. Link starting to set up some runs. Link is notorious for getting to a half century and then instantly getting out. That's why his best batter, Gerudo Link. Gets a century, then goes out, and then Yarenaika forces 2s and 1s and will get runs by sacrificing other batters. Ooh, big hit! Another 4 for you, Link. Fielding changing just a little bit, but there's not much you can do when they're just battering over the inside line. Remember, all but 2 have to be inside. This encourages such shots. Yep. This one, they find a gap. Another 4 for Gerudo Link. And a very quick 12. The jaw of Holophyte's not enjoying the spell. Captain coming over trying to calm her down. They really can't afford to give up such boundaries if they want any chance. Oh! Oh! Oh my lord, that was close. Oh my god, he almost got himself out. The change of pace on the delivery, I don't think people realize how close that was. Oh, so close. Almost got himself out. That would have been hilarious.
Waiting.
That's better. Better delivery, better hit. Able to get a couple dot balls here to save the over. But they can't be looking at economy. They have to be looking at wickets. Need to force something, like so. Fielder was in the right position, but there was just not enough height in there. 23 for 1 after the third over. Oge Rat coming out. Medium pace bowler, 3 for 9. has been able to get some huge wickets in the game against SP, was the person that was responsible for getting out Ronaldo.
Yep.
That was plumb, mid-length, middle stump. They're going to go for 2 here. Fujo's again forcing Link to run when he really doesn't need to. Okay, Rat is an orange condition after that. Was expecting something a bit more plumb. Oh, that's good. Can someone get that? No, the fielder took too long. That could have been caught. Who was that? Why? That clearly went off bat and hand and bat. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was hand, then bat. This would have been out. But just standing there and then decides to come in. Who was that? Number 1. That's Nenechi. Nenechi should know better. That's a huge wicket lost. Fujo's again survives a scare, survived an LBW, survived a good chance of a catch.
Yep.
And is able to get off bat. Single there. No batter in green yet. Okay, Rat now in green after that near chance.
Waiting.
That'll just be a single. Not a single, sorry, a dot ball. Well, they are over 20, which is what VT needed Y to get around in the power play. If they're, oh, that's mis-bowled terribly, and it's an easy 4, and it will be a wide. We'll have to bowl again. 5 free runs just given to Y just then. And that puts Gerudo Link in green, and that gives him the confidence to start swinging. I don't know why he went for a helicopter shot there, but he went for it.
Wait there.
Another helicopter shot, and I'll be honest, that didn't look like it hit the bat at all, but implying. Nenechi coming out now. After missing that chance for a catch, maybe he was looking to get Fuji's out herself.
Yep.
Edged! Oh, but there's no one in slips. Keeper's end is called. They sneak 2. Sorry, they sneak 1. Well, that's where Nenechi usually sits when she fields. Surprised she doesn't have anyone there. Link up to face.
Yep.
Big hit! That could be a 6! It is! Our first 6 of the day. And it comes in the form of Gerudo Link. Not the ideal start.
Wait. Yep.
Down the ground. Can they save the 4? They cannot. 11 runs given up this over. We might be getting out of here very quick. Nice defensive shot. Just use the power of the delivery against her. Down the ground. No one really there. Still in power play. They can't get the fielders where they really want. But Y only needs 50 more runs.
Wait there.
It might be Link that's going to get them all at this rate. And again, a couple of free runs being given up by VT when they really didn't need to. That one's better. Power play forces all the fielders except for 2 in the inner circle. So what this encourages is big hits at the start of a cricket match. So usually you put your best bowlers at the start, like this. So that's what encourages. By using your better bowlers, you can manipulate the ball so that when they go for such big hits, they go towards one of the outskirts bowlers, or they take a big risk and they swing and a miss. If you have just joined us, VT were done all out for 91. Y only needs 92 to win. And again, Oge Rat bounces the ball over. That will be what a high. Yeah, this is the second half, second over. Gerudo Link is on 25. Traps was gone for 4. Fujo's is out there now. Swing and a miss. Oge Rat's feeling it this time. But yeah, VT made a terrible, terrible over. However, they are the best bowling team, supposedly. They managed to get Messi for 4. They kept, they got Ronaldo out for 34. Kept JP to under 110. But now they need Y to get less than 90. But sadly, Link is on fire. And has hit a couple of 4s. 1 6. And that couple's turned into 3 now. Very hard to defend a low score. And it wasn't like it was good bowling, it was just bad batting. Forcing shots that they really didn't need to make. Link's not far from 50. Fujo's facing now. 8 after 12. If they could get him gone, that would be ideal.
Wait there.
For Y, that is, not VT. Because I believe coming up next is Yarenaika, which is their 3rd best batter. Once they get those 2 wickets, then it's just going through the middle order. Y did have a sort of collapse when they first B. And that sort of thing. Edged! Oh, it's misfielded again, and they sneak a single.
It's the end of the power play. The batting side are now 49 for 1.
And the power play is over, so now the fielders can go wherever they like. So they're not all forced inside. So now the batters have to bat a little bit more smarter, and the bowlers have a bit more options on where they want to try and the batters to hit the ball. Nenichi coming out now. 14 overs remaining. Remember, the target is only 92. Oh, Bowden! Fujo's is gone! Fantastic delivery. Beautiful in-swing. Fujo's gone for 8, and Nenichi finally gets Fujo's. Just a late swing there. And that's 2 down. They need another 8. But here comes Yarenaika, the captain for Y. He is yellow. Can Nenichi get another wicket? This would be huge. Edged! Oh, but the man on slips wasn't paying attention, didn't take a step enough. Yarenaika will survive the original ball. Fantastic pace on that delivery. That could have been gone. Fielder comes a bit closer now. Will he do something similar? Yarenaika finds the gap, is on the board, is on a single. Let Link face this one now. Hopefully Yarenaika doesn't do the thing that he loves doing. That's forcing his teammate to be run out. Don't know why he does that. Here we go. Nenichi. Ooh, that was a broom shot there. Haven't seen one of those so far. There you go. Yarenaika forcing the second on Link already. When he didn't need to, but they get an extra run. Now, hopefully Yarenaika remembers that Link has tiny legs. .40 needed from 80 balls. Ducks underneath it. He wants a no ball to be called, but it'll just be high. Link goes again.
Wait there.
Defensive shot will be a dot ball. This has been a good over for Nenichi. 3 given up. and got a wicket in return. Let's see who Fauna coming out now. Well, this is a brave decision. Does a well, if you do too many high balls, the umpire can throw you out of the game and go, no, you don't know how to ball, you don't get to ball anymore. So you can do it, and it's just supposed to scare the batter and maybe make them to force to move their feet in, or if you want to try and enforce an edge, because sometimes when it's a bouncer, batters do instinctively leave their bat up like that, where it can be easily caught, so they have to be careful. No free ball given. If they constantly do it, the bowler just gets thrown out and goes, no, you're not allowed to bowl anymore. Swing and a miss. Fauna having a fantastic over here. That's 4 dot balls. This is shaking Yaranaika. Yaranaika's now dropped to yellow conditioning. There's 2 on slips. Is maybe looking for the edge, but a sweeping shot. There's a fielder there. Oh, misfielded again. Yaranaika gets a 4 because of it. The fielder just took a step too many forward and missed the catch. Replay will show it here. Slows down. Terrible chance. What was that? What is this? Through the hands. Annoying Orange, that's the 0 ranked player. Missed the chance to catch Yaranaika. Well, that VTuber's not getting a chance in the roster, I tell you. Fauna not impressed. Edged, but it bounced off the ground. Only 35 needed from 76 deliveries. Honestly, they can hit just 6 sixes are only needed, really. And they'll go to the next round. Yorker! That's a bit better. Annoying Orange won't drop that one. Yaranaika's gone for 5. What a trap laid by Fauna after Annoying Orange dropped it earlier. Forced a Yorker to allow Yaranaika to hit it on the full. And Annoying Orange is able to catch Yaranaika. That's a huge wicket for VT. That's Yaranaika's lowest score ever, of 5. Before that, his lowest score was 17. That's a huge wicket. Traps coming out now. He's not been the best batter for Y. His high score is 18. Nenichi. Yeah, 36 needed from 72 balls. Y has to be careful here. Nenichi's already got a wicket today. Economy's just below 7. And that's a terrible delay. That will be wide and high. And an extra run will be given to Y. And they have to bowl that again. 35 needed now from 71 balls. Edged! Corn! Traps has gone for a duck! Y is collapsing here! Oh, they're in trouble! They're in dire trouble! Nenichi gets a second. Beautiful catch on the inside edge. A similar thing happened to the Jaw of Hollowites. Gone for a duck. Traps, and Y are panicking. Carmine Nico coming out now. Well, I'd never thought I'd see this. 57-4 after 8 overs. Only 35 runs needed, and they are collapsing quick. Yorker.
Yep.
They forced the single. They want Gerudo Link to face. Well, we got a game here, folks. We have a game. Link is the last medal for Y. Link is notorious for getting 50 and then getting out. A Yorker here. There's a fielder there. Is able to stop the 2. They're going for 3. Link forcing the run on Nico. And it's a... Cheeky too. They're on 60. Only 32 needed. Link, another big hit, is trying everything he can to get them over the line as quick as he possible and gets another boundary. He knows if he goes, Y will be... Well, this will be a winnable game for VT. He's lost all his medals. Lost the 0 ranked player. Husbando gone. Yaranaiko gone. Trap's gone. It's up to him. 28 needed. It's not the highest score, but VT have been bowling perfectly.
Yep.
Oh, just off the ground there. And it'll be a single. A smart single too. Oh, they're going for 2. They're risking a second. And they get it.
The batting side are now on 66 for 4.
66 for 4. Fauna coming back out now. Kawai Nico up to bat is on 1. Current run rate 7.3. They only need 2 runs and over.
Yeah.
Defensive shot that will allow Link to face. This game got exciting very quick after those quick wickets there by Fauna and Nenergy. Only 25 needed. Fauna looking for Link. Link
Wait there.
waits the call. Just needs to look for a missed ball. Protect his stumps. That's all he has to do. Play it safe. VT knows this. Maybe encourage a wild hit wide. Or maybe look for the LBW. Like so, there's the wide shot. Link leaves it. Wide will be called and high. Adds a run. Only 24 needed instead of 25, but a trap will be laid. You can see in the radar there's a man on silly, a man on gully, looking for a hit. There's the hit. It's just over the fielder though. And they're able to get a single. Fielding's going to change now due to Nico. Hasn't got the hit. Hasn't got the power. 2 on leg off. Is a left-handed batter. Maybe looking for a sweeping shot. Is encouraging it. Middle order. But it's down the guts. They cancel the run. This game got closer than it had any right to be. It's amazing what a wicket can do to a team's morale. It's amazing what a bowler can do when he's able to get a couple dot balls.
Yep.
Another single. No ball, apparently. 3 hits coming up. Let's see. Ooh, it was a foot fault, apparently. Well, and with Link facing, Link's going to try and hit this for a 6. If it's caught, it won't mean anything.
Yep.
Went for it. Tried to find the boundary. And it'll just be a single. Last bowl here for Fauna in the over before they reach the halfway mark. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's called wide. And it is. Has to bowl again. Fauna's trying to force something here. This is a very risky strategy. 1 for 11. Has had to give an extra 3 balls in this over. Trying to get Nico. That's looked to be plumb. Parried away. And it'll be another single, and Nico will be forced to receive on the next over.
74 for 4.
Nenergy coming back out now. 2 for 25. Was able to get Yaranaika. Can she get Nico?
Yep.
Parried away, another single. That's all they have to do. Just get these little 1s, these little 2s, and they'll crawl over with plenty of balls to spare. But if they can get Link, then I can see why collapsing here. He's only 8 away from a half century as well. He's at that point now where he tries and hits for the ropes. Like such! Oh. Missed hit that. Very impressive by VT so far.
Yep.
That's plumb. It finds the gap though. Link gets a 4 and is only 4 away from a half century. Well, VT's tried everything they can. They got all the medals except for the one that mattered, and that is Link. $13 needed from 57 balls. 4 away from his half century. He's gonna... Oh, a Yorker there. But it's dragged along the ground. It's just a bit late on the swing. Delivery was under 80 miles per hour. If it was just maybe 2 or 3 miles more, that could have been sweet. Edged! Yep. Oh, the keeper missed it! And it's another 4. Keeper jumped out of the way for the catch. And Link gets his half century. It is over. 9 needed from 55. That was their best chance to get the wicket for Link. But this is where Link likes to do stupid swings like that and gets himself out.
End of the 11th over. The batting side are now on 84 for 4.
High is the call. As we'll just review the half century here for Link. Was able to get some good 4s. Got the only 6 of the games so far as well. As you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 4s for 1 6. What a mage coming out now. Up against Link. This is where Link likes to get himself out now. Can he stay on and see out his wickets? No. Edged again! Can you keep the ball if it goes to the stands? You're supposed to throw it back, but people have taken the ball home, and it's like, ah, fine, we have to go get a new ball.
Yep.
Parried away. And only 1 run, 6 will end the match. 6 runs needed. I wouldn't put past Link to try and go for the 6 to end it. He knows he has batters behind him. Instead, a no ball will be called. Surely that's no ball. Yep, it's a wide and a high. Only a 5 needed now to win. Maybe Watermage is trying to go for the Yorker now. Ooh, that was just wide. Here's how VT can still win. They just need to get 50 dot balls. And they can do it. Nah. Yeah. Big hit. Oh, there's a fielder there. And it's over his head for a 6, and that's the game. Fielder didn't even bother trying to jump for that. Y wins by 6 wickets. A huge victory. Y will now go to the losers final to face B. As we review the over and dial. There's that ball. Gone for 4. The caught behind. It's nice batting. It was a good. No, it wasn't good for Wide. They almost collapsed themselves. Sadly, that golden duck just really set the day, didn't it? And there was that catch that got Yaronika out. And Energy. Beautiful diving catch by the keeper, but alas, Link able to get his half century and finishes the game in style. As you can see here, all out for 91, what a mage, best that she could do. Draw of Hollow Fights was 18 not out, and then it was 9 and 8. Yaronika was 3 for 6, Fakeka was 2 for 5. Gorilla Link 58 not out, Fujo's with 9, Yaronika 5. Nenechi did her best, 2 for 35. Man of the match is Gorilla Link, as you can see here, that golden duck and just completely killed the momentum. Okay, Rat is VT's best batter, and to be caught and bowled like that is just super unfortunate. The 2020 at the Perth Stadium. Best economy hands down was Yaronika, who was 3 for 6. You can see Link not out. Hasbando gone for 4, Fujo's for 9, Yaronika for 5, and you thought, oh my god, here we go. Wire's gonna completely collapse. However, Kawaneko was able to stay out there. Link, look at that though, 10 wides, which is not ideal. Best bowler for VT today, I missed Forno with a 2. Economy of 6. Gave up the 3 extras though. But that's... We are now into